In our next segment, we've got what does Cleve think about the Metro Atlanta residential real estate market right now? Many of you who are aware know that interest rates over the last couple of weeks have popped up over 7%. 30-year fixed rate mortgage, average mortgage rate throughout the U.S. as of Friday, 7.18%. A 15-year fixed is 6.55%. The reality is that many people who think about buying a home today they're discouraged because of the interest rate. And I'm not one of those who's going to tell you that, oh, don't worry about it. Over time or historically, this rate is reasonable, because I think the average rate historically is in the high sixes or the low sevens. When I bought my first home in 1992, my interest rate was 8.875%, and I was glad to get it. But there are a couple of things that have happened over the last few years that have made it really a particular advantage for sellers and buyers in today's market. Number one, buyers have more choices. I was talking to my business partner, Christy, earlier today about one of our agents, and it's an agent who's been on the team for years and years. And the agent believes that today's market is much, much easier for her to help buyers be successful in buying homes anywhere in Metro Atlanta. And it's because there's less competition. So higher interest rates run some of the competition off. But with interest rates high right now, it keeps other buyers out of the market. So it is a good time to buy as a buyer. Maybe your interest rate will be a little bit higher. My guess is over the next 24 months, we'll see interest rates that are lower than they are today. So you might be able to get into the home with a rate that's a little higher than you'd like. And over the next 24 months, maybe you'll be able to refinance into something a little bit lower. As a seller, in many cases, you're worried about, hey, how do I go from a 2.75 or a 3.25% interest rate on my current home and go pay a 6.5 or a 7% rate on my new home? Well, the reality is that many of you have so much equity in your home that when you take that equity, you could, for example, pay a normal down payment, finance the house at a normal interest rate, and take the rest of the money that you would have put down on the house, and you could buy 12-month CDs that would pay you 5% interest today. I've talked to many, many home buyers who are making their house payment off of the interest they're earning, either on their certificate of deposit or on their online savings account. So my take on the Metro Atlanta residential real estate market is it is a good time to buy because there are more choices. And when we buy a home, it is my belief that we should buy the home because it fits our lifestyle, because we're proud of owning that home. And then when it comes to selling, there are great opportunities for sellers. Even though interest rates are higher, people will be trading a lower interest rate for a higher interest rate. There are lots and lots of opportunities out there because sellers have gained so much equity in their home over the last few years that they have lots and lots of options.